everybody, this is my WWE DVD review of the greatest wrestling stars of the 80s. Before we get started, I'm going to review all my DVDs. I've already reviewed a couple, and I hope to get through my whole collection of about 300 DVDs. So if you message me, I'll be able to do any one you want for you, especially. So I'm going to start doing them all. Subscribe rate. I'll have every DVD up soon, so if this is a good guide of what ones you should definitely get and what ones you should stay away from. Now, when you first get this, you'll be very happy. You see Flair and Hogan on the cover. The side looks good, and the artwork in the middle is pretty amazing as well. Pretty solid there. So the artwork here is pretty good. I like how it's got the blue theme. I really think it goes well with it. So now let's get to the actual DVD part of it. As you can see, I'll just put this out there. I really like the discs, how they spin around, and they've got the person in the background. It's pretty hard to see. They've got that in the background, and they've got the disc which goes in there and fits in well perfectly there. So I really like that. I thought the artwork was really good, and they put a lot of effort in. So what they do in this DVD, it highlights 15 superstars. It's about 15 superstars, and they highlight their career in about 15-20 minutes. So it's a pretty good collection of guys. I'll just read it out. Bobby the Brain Heenan, Junkyard Dog, Sergeant Slaughter, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Jerry the King Lawler, Arn Anderson, Dusty Rhodes, Ricky Dragon Steamboat, Ric Flair, Jimmy Snuka, Cowboy Bob Orton, Iron Sheik, Paul Orndorff, and Hulk Hogan. So they've got a pretty good collection of guys there. They've got all huge names, so it's clearly that's the best guys in there. So for each superstar, they have about a 15 or so minute documentary, and it kind of it gets, for 15 minutes, it gets through a lot of information. You know what I mean? It goes through pretty much their whole career in 15 minutes. Not as detailed as a WWE documentary would be, but it gets through most of it pretty good and highlights the main areas. So it ends up being about 5 on each disc from memory, and then for the rest of the disc is about 5 matches featuring one superstar, or maybe like 2 that are in the same disc fighting each other. So you get 5 matches and 5 documentaries on each disc, with some really good extras. It includes promos and things like that. So that's pretty good. Most of the matches are fairly solid. Both good 4 or 5 star matches. Has some rare ones that you won't be able to find, and then it has some the obvious ones that would be on every DVD. So that's 16 matches in total. Tons of promos, interviews, Tuesday Night Titans skits. It's got hidden extras and more. It goes for a running time of 8.5 hours. So if you really want to capture everything, this DVD isn't going to be enough. You can't. 9 hours doesn't describe the 80s in wrestling. So so it's a really good DVD. I was very happy when watching it. You can pick it up pretty cheap now these days. So definitely go up and pick it from your local store. You won't be disappointed. So overall, I'd rate this DVD about an 8 out of 10. It could have been better. They could have had maybe more detailed documentary, or maybe just cut it down to about 10 superstars and have more matches and a longer documentary on each. But it's a really good effort by the WWE. They weren't lazy on this DVD. The artwork's amazing. Everything's amazing. Cover things inserted. So there we go. That's the review. Hopefully getting more DVDs in tomorrow. I should be getting in Best of Raw, the Best of Raw Volume 1 and 2. I just picked up the greatest superstars of the 80s the other day. So the 50 greatest superstars. My head's in a bit of a spin right now. So here's the DVD. Very good to show you a last look at it. Looks amazing. Is amazing, and definitely this is one to pick up for the collection. Any collection. So just rate, subscribe. I'll be having literally every WWE DVD update. I've only got about a few more to go, so I'll have every WWE DVD done. So there you go. Have a good night, and there's my review of the greatest superstars of the 80s.